Hello everyone, I am Thishani Bandaranayake and I am a mathematics teacher with 7 years experience. So, in my career life, I could identify a problem as students face difficulties when answering essay type questions compared to MCQ type questions in mathematics paper. So they decide that the very first glance that they are unable to solve essay type questions. With further observations and interviews with students, I could finalize what is their problem is. As students are lack of critical thinking and self-confidence towards mathematics. While I was trying to find a solution for my problem, I got a chance to work as a research assistant at World Bank funded HEAD project, which is conducted by Department of Education at University of Peradeniya. There we had seminars and lectures and educational research works. So I got the idea that action research is the best way to solve my problem. With early research, I could finalize that use of blended learning along with the inquiry-based learning will be beneficial for my study, because early research have the good evidence that they have developed students' critical thinking using this inquiry-based learning. So I am also going to use this inquiry-based learning at my study. When I am selecting what lesson I am going to present, I could study that the geometry is a subfield of mathematics, and in it Cartesian geometry become an important component. So with the study on the syllabuses, I could see the Cartesian plane start with the grade 7. So it was selected as the sample the grade 7. So I selected grade 7 English medium students for my study. Then we come to the action part of my action research. So I gave a group activities to the students, and each group were given a chance to do a problem at a Cartesian plane. It could identify student engagement was high and they asked questions frequently. With asking these questions frequently, they got the idea how to do this lesson activity. With further interviews and observations, it could figure that students' self-confidence was built up as they did it by themselves. They told me that now it's easy, ma'am, now I can solve this. Like that, I could figure out that students' self-confidence has been also developed. Though with this lesson activity, I could figure out that students' self-confidence was somewhat developed as well as critical thinking. Some components of critical thinking also had been developed. This means some components such as inference and interpret, self-organization. Well, I could see that these components of the critical thinking was developed among students because they done it at the given time and they could interpret what they did and they explained clearly what their output to the classroom. Hence, critical thinking is a vast skill. So, it can't be developed within one day. So, I am going to improve this in future by applying many more activities using inquiry-based learning. So, if you want to know how I apply this inquiry-based learning at the classroom, you can refer my next session. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, madam.
So, how are you today?
Fine.
Fine. Only fine? Happy? Happy. So, today we are come to a new place. So, today we are doing our maths lesson at this place, right? So, before today's lesson, we are going to focus on a situation. We will see what the situation is. What can you see this? A classroom, no? Classroom. Who is the classroom?
Children and the teacher.
Children and teacher. Only teacher and children?
No.
There is some outsider there, no? Outsider, she is staying there. There she is asking, where is Mary? Want to meet her and convey a message. But what is the answer of the teacher? Shh, don't shout please. They are doing an exam. I will tell where she is. Do you like exams? No, but they are doing an exam. It doesn't matter. They are not doing, we are not doing. So, how can teacher tell where Mary is? You tell me.
She is in the second column and the second row.
Second column and the second row. Yes. But can't this teacher go in front of the class and say, Mary, hands up please? Can she say? No, because they are doing exams. We have ethics in when doing exam, no? We don't shout. You already know that one. So, the teacher have to tell the exact place so she can go to the direct one. So, this is the situation at the classroom. Can we have any other suggestion? Do we have any other suggestions?
Mary is in the middle of the second row.
Middle of the second row. Very good. That is also correct, no? On the second row. This is the second row. So, that is also correct. What else?
We can say Mary is in the center of the class.
Yes, very good. Mary is in the center of the class because she is at the middle and she is at the center. Very good. We have lots of suggestions, no? Very good. Lot of suggestions. But the answer is, look at here. We can say these are, what are those? Columns. Very good. What are those? Rows. So, Mary, using these column numbers and row numbers, how can we tell?
Mary is in the second column and the second row.
Very good. Are there any places which we tell second row and second column? Can we tell this is the second column and second row? No, like that it has a specific place when we say second row, second column. Okay? When we are describing a situation and describing a place, it's easy when we discuss regarding the rows and the columns. Is it so? Yes. So, this is how. Now, I place the classroom here. Can you see? What is the red dot? What may be the red dot? Mary. Very good. Mary. Mary was there, no? So, using this diagram, can you say where's the Mary is? Can anyone tell me? Using this image, how can we tell where Mary is?
Y2 and X2.
Very good. X, in X line, here some X line, we don't know what it is. X line, at the second and the third, and here also at the Y line on the second place. Like that we can place. So, we call this image a Cartesian plane. Can you see at where the classroom their children are staying? I also place the same thing in this image. So, can we easily tell where Mary is? Yes. So, if I say this is the Nimal's place, this blue dot, that is Nimal. Can you say where the Nimal is? Can anyone hands up and say? You tell me.
X1 and Y1.
Very good. That in X line, first place and the Y line first place. This is how the Cartesian plane was built up. Okay? To tell about a specific place easily, then the Cartesian plane was built. So, do you like to do some nice work using this Cartesian plane? Yes. So, we move to that. So, we are going to do the group activity using this Cartesian plane. If you have any question, just don't hesitate to ask it, right? So, I'll give this worksheet, one worksheet to each group. This is first group. Nice pictures, no? Can you tell me where the pictures has been drawn?
In a Cartesian plane, no? You also can draw like that sort of nice pictures, no? So, the thing you have to do is discuss the pictures, places with your friends. That means there are some points at the pictures. By connecting the points, the picture has been developed, no? So, within your group, you have to discuss what are the points which has been used to develop the image. Okay? So, start discuss. Then I will give a separate sheet for you to write those points, right? So, discuss and write the points which are used to develop the picture. What is that image?
It's a picture of
It's a picture of a house, yeah. So, now I ask you to write the points. Then if you gave me this paper without this picture, I should have drawn this picture with these points. So, carefully write the points, right?
only the points.
Yeah, only the points. Any questions? Here I have put a Cartesian plane. No? Some points had been marked in here also. She is asking, what is this point? So, if I close this area and take this line only, what may be it? Number line, can you remember? Number line, what is the point here? If we consider, if I just put it here and ask what is the, in the number line, what is this place? 0, very good. So, if we take this line as a separate number line, what is that place? It is also 0. So, what may be that point? 0, 0. Okay? That may be, if I take a separate number line like this and horizontally. So, now the two lines had been combined, no? So, here also 0 and here also 0. It had been overlapped using this 0 point. So, we say that point is 0, 0. Okay. Here, we say as this is x and y, no? So, we say an axis. What is it? Axis. So, we say this is x line 0. That means x coordinate, right? So, this is y coordinate. So, we say 0, 0. Got it? Anyone has question?
Then can we put y coordinate first and the x coordinate after that?
Good question. Whether we can change the places. But the standard is, don't ever forget it. The standard is, we always write x coordinate first and the second y coordinate. That means we say this point. What is this point? Anyone tell me what is the x coordinate of A point? 2. Very good. Here it is 2. And the y coordinate? 1. That means A is 2 and 1. But the thing is, here we have to write the x coordinate first. That's how we write a point, right? With the capital letters. Can you see in your images? Have I marked them with the simple letters? No, we always mark a point with the capital letters. Here y coordinate. So start doing. If you have any questions, just ask me, right?
Excuse me, madam. When we are telling a specific place, do we want to put the brackets there?
Very good. Yes. That's the standard method, right? When we are writing a coordinate, if we are writing a coordinate, it should be marked with the capital letter, and always we put the x coordinate and y coordinate inside the bracket, right? Inside the bracket. So you have to write the letter which the point has and the brackets and the x coordinate first and then y coordinate. Anyone has questions?
Yes. Why are we putting brackets in there?
Yes, very good questions. I have marked a point here. What is the point? A. What is the coordinates? 3 and 2. But if I erase these brackets, is it a separate point? No, now 2 values had been put a mark and had been put it here, right? Can you see as an isolated point? Isolated, can you see? No. So to see it isolated, a separate point, we have to put the brackets. Now can we see? Now we can see, right? So, and it is the standard, okay? It is the standard way is we mark a letter with capital letter and we have to put brackets and we have to write x coordinate first and then we have to write y coordinate word. Question?
We are having a question that in this one E is marked in between of 4 and 5 and how we can identify it.
Very good. So, here I also put a Cartesian plane here. She is asking, there is a point which is middle of 4 and 5 like this, no? So, if I mark this point toward the x axis, that means x line, what is the point now? You tell me?
4.5.
Very good. That is the middle, no? That means it is 4.5. 4 at the decimal, how can we tell?
4.5.
4.5, very good. So we can say this point is, this x1 is 4.5 and y is, what is the y value?
It's
Here it is 2. Understood?
Yes.
Now I have a question. Just look at the board, right? Can you see I have marked some points?
Yes.
Okay. So I am going to draw something nice. Okay. Now I want to write the coordinates of this arrow. Tell me. Can you see it clearly? A, what is that? 1
4.
and 4, very good. B,
3 and 6.
3 and 6. C point,
4 and 4.
4 and 4. D point, 6 and 6. So, is it imply this is arrow? Anyone can connect any point now. That means anyone can connect any point. Is it imply that I have to connect B and D, A and D, C and D, as I mentioned it one? How anyone can draw a image using this point? Can anyone draw? No, that means we have to mention which point has to be connected. Did you understand? So mention that also. Now after you are writing this, you have to give your paper to this group and your paper to that group. Okay. So now they have to draw this image using your points. That what we are going to do. So clearly mention which points we have to connect. We are starting with A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, I, J, L, M, N and again to A. Like that you have to write that like this. If you want to tell that, we can tell like this. So I have to connect A to D. A to D. Like that we can tell, right? Otherwise, how anyone can draw an image using your points? No? So now we are going to do is, we are going to exchange these papers within the groups, right? Okay, then shall we exchange? Here to here and this to this. Did you got the paper which you used to point out No, your friends ones, no? Your friends points. Now look at the points here they have mentioned. Keep it here. So now you have a big task. You know what? Now your friends has given the points. Did they give the image? No, the image is with them, no? So now you have to draw the image what they have with them, right? What the clue they have given? What is the clue? They have given the points and the instructions. Okay, shall we start? You can use the platinums I told you to bring, no? But before starting the use of the platinum, just use the pencil and mark it, and then whatever with the colors you can complete that image, right? We will see which group gives the best instruction and which is the most creative group, right? Quickly start. Moment you very good, very good. You have put the letters, na? Just we don't use that one, but we can mark what is the name of that point, right? That means A or B or something. While you are doing this work, I will tell you one thing. Have you seen the cartoons? Are you like to watch cartoons? Yeah. So that there we have nice colorful images, no? That's why we are watching cartoons. So in that case also we use this Cartesian plane, okay, to develop those images. So today at home you have to do one thing. Go and search how these cartoon characters had been drawn before coming to the screen, right? This is also the same procedure, right? First they are developing the cartoon character using these type of Cartesian plane. So today after you are going to home, you have to check that, right? So you have also drawn nice things. Shall we see those? Okay. Is it correct? Yes. That means this is smaller and this is bigger, but the coordinates are very correct because that's why this image has been come to here, no? Very good. Well done, team. Very good. What is the most beautiful one? This one, no? I like this one. Do you like that one? Oh, that is the beautiful one, colorful one. What was it? This is a Halloween pumpkin and they have drawn. Did you give this paper to them?
No.
What did you give?
The instructions and the points.
Instructions and the point. They have done it correctly. Look at here. They have done it correctly and nicely. So that means over the phone also, if I want give instruction to her to draw an image, I can just write the coordinates and send her, no? So at home also she can draw the same image which I draw. Did you understand? That's the use of Cartesian plane. Look at this. They have, did they give you this picture? No, but you have done it correctly. So it's like a cartoon house, no? The cartoon which you are watching, it's like a cartoon house. Really nice, huh? Really nice, and it is correct. That's why the same image has been come to here, no? That's how the cartoon designers making those, the graphic designers making those by considering the points only. That means they are considering the edges, then they color it, right? Very good team, well done team. What is that image? It's a cat face. By considering the points they have given, 2 eyes, nose and a mouth is also there, no? So like that we can draw any picture using this Cartesian plane. It's correct, huh? Correct. If you haven't done it correctly, this image won't come here, no? If you have, that means this team has been given the correct instructions to them and you have done correctly those points. Very good team, huh? Very good. Very good. Both of you are good. Because why I am telling both of you are good? Because if they haven't given the correct instruction, can they develop the image? No. Very good. Very good. That is the end of our class. So we learn how to mark a point at the Cartesian plane. And what else? We learn about how to identify a point, no? How to identify a point at the Cartesian plane, and also we mark the points at the Cartesian plane. So we'll meet at another lesson like this, right? So thank you for joining. You did a great job.
Thank you, madam. This is the first time I am learning in a smart room. Today I learned new things and experienced new things. So my friends asked many questions. They gave me more knowledge about the Cartesian planes. The first question from my teacher is about brackets. So teacher told why do we use brackets? So I understood all. Today I learned about Cartesian planes and it was really good. I memorized it very lot and it was actually creative, fun and memorizing. So I just wanted to say was, actually Cartesian planes are really important for us, and also I say now I know how to draw images on Cartesian planes, and now I know what Cartesian planes are. Today I learned about Cartesian planes and it was really fun and creative. So today we didn't learn by our teacher, we learned by ourselves. We asked questions by ourselves and gained knowledge of it. So it was creative, fun and memorizing. So I say Cartesian planes are really good and important.
Today we did the lesson Cartesian planes, and when I saw the lesson in the book, I thought it was so hard because in the book it was so complicated. But when I came to the activity room, teacher taught us the lesson, and it was the most easiest lesson I've ever done.
That lesson was so nice and I like it so much. Before I learned it from this teacher, I hate it because it was so hard for me, and now I like it. It's so easy and we did many activities. It was so enjoyable and I asked questions. From those questions I learned and clarified the lesson, and I learned this lesson very clearly. Today's program is really good and fine. We enjoyed this really well, and while we are in the then I got a question. How we can write that when there's a point in between? So teacher explained it very well, and I got more information about that, and now it seems like really easy for us. When I was studying, I just look at that lesson, but it's too hard for me. But now it's so easy for me, and today's program is really success.
I am studying about inquiry-based learning. So this is the first time I use inquiry-based learning in classroom. So there I saw students ask many more questions and they learn what they want rather than what I teach. They learn what they want. So I think it is really useful to use these techniques at classroom. So I suggest the teachers to use those techniques at mathematics classroom for productive mathematics learning.